Now, component. A data communication system has 5 components. Basically, I had already drawn here that the first component is protocols. The first component is protocol. Second is sender. Third is receiver. Fourth one is medium, and fifth one is message. Again, I am repeating. First one is protocol. Second one is sender. Third one is message. Fourth one is medium, and fifth one is receiver. To transmit any data, those are the 5 components of data communication. But to transmit any data, we must need a sender and a receiver. In between the sender and receiver, there is a communication medium, or there is a communication path. So to any type of good communication, we need some information or some type of message. The message may be in the form of anything. It may be in the form of text, audio, video, or picture, but we need a definite or precise message. So that message should be transmitted by sender to receiver. So to transmit that information from sender to receiver, we take the help of some protocols. Okay, then next, what is message? Message, first of all, the first important parameter is message. The message is the information to be communicated. Popular forms of information include text, numbers, pictures, audio, and video. Data communication or information may be communicate, may be transmit, that should be in the form of text, maybe number, maybe picture, maybe audio or video. Next is sender. The sender is the device that sends the data message. It can be a computer, workstation, telephone, handset, video camera, and so on. Then third thing is your receiver. The receiver is the device that receives the message. It can be a computer, workstation, telephone, handset, your television, and so on. Then fourth one is the transmission medium. The transmission medium is the physical path on which a message travels from sender to receiver. Some example of transmission medium included twisted pair wire, coaxial cable, fiber optics cable, and radio waves. So the fourth one is the transmission medium. So it may be connection between sender to receiver. It may be any type of coaxial cable, or it may be any type of fiber optical cable, or it may be in the form of radio waves or twisted pair wires. So transmission medium is the fourth part of the communication, and the most important and last part is protocol. A protocol is a set of rules that govern data communication. It represents an agreement between the communicating device. Without a protocol, two devices may be connected but not communicating. Without protocol, two devices means sender and receiver may be connected, but the data can't be communicated. Just as a person speaking French can't be understood by a person who speaks only Japanese. The example indicates that if I will transmit the information by using any language, then the other person should know the language. Then only your data must be in a systematic way or effective communication. Otherwise, the receiver can't understand and the information must not be a good communication. After that, we need a data. What is data? Now, the data may be represent information to comes in different form such as text, numbers, image, audio, and video. In my language, I can say this is nothing but a intelligence. Intelligence means it may be any type of alphanumeric value, it may be any type of audio value, it may be any type of video value, it may be any type of image or any type of symbol. Okay. Then here, what is text? Text in data communication, text is represented as a bit pattern and a sequence of bits. Bits means here I have written here 0s or 1s means ones or zeros. According on 0 and 1, I can write any type of information. Different set of bit pattern have been designed to represent text symbol. To design text symbol, we are take the help of different patterns, different bit pattern. Each set is called a code. Each set is called a code. Each and every set is called as code. And the process of representing symbol is called coding. The representation of by using code, whatever we are represent, that whole system or whole representation is called as coding. The prevalent coding system is called Unicode. The prevalent coding system is called Unicode, which uses 32 bit to represent a symbol or character used in any language in the world. वर्ल्ड में कोई भी लैंग्वेज में इसको रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं हम. The American Standard Code for Information Interchange developed some decades ago in the United States. Now Constitution, the first 127 characteristics or characters in Unicode is also referred to as a basic Latin language. Again I am repeating this one. The American Standard Code for Information Interchange means ASCII developed some decades ago means कुछ साल पहले, कुछ मतलब 10, 20, 30 years back in the United States. Now Constitution, the first 127 character in Unicode. In Unicode has 127 characteristics. Is also referred in basic Latin. Second one is number. The number are also represented by bit pattern. Bit pattern, by using 1, 0, 0, 1 we can write numbers also. However, a code such as ASCII is not used to represent number. Basically ASCII is used for only represent text. We can't represent number by using ASCII code. The number is directly converted to a binary number to simplify mathematical operation. To simplify the mathematical operation, we are using this one. Next one is image. Images are also represented by bit pattern. Images are also represented by bit pattern. In its simplest form, an image is composed of a matrix of pixels. Image is always in the form of or in a composed of matrix of pixels, where each pixel is a small dot. Pixel is in the form of dot. Okay, the size of the pixel depend on the resolution. For example, an image can be divided into 1000 pixel or 10,000 pixel. In the second case, there is a better representation of the image, means better resolution, but more memory is needed to store the image. For that, we need better representation or more memory to store the image. Okay. Next is, after an image is divided into pixel, each pixel is assigned a bit pattern. The size and values of the pattern depend on the image. For an image made of only black and white dots, example, we are playing chess, so the chess board is nothing but first one black, white. So I can take as 1 0 1 0 1 0 like that. A 1 bit pattern is enough to represent a pixel. If an image is not made of pure white or pure black pixel, you can increase the image of the bit pattern to include grayscale. If image is not pure white or not pure black, if pure white and pure black, you can't define any picture. You increase the size of the bit pattern to include grayscale. So we add the grayscale also here. For example, I am written here one example. To show 4 level of grayscale, you can use 2 bit pattern. A black pixel can be represented by 0 0, a dark gray pixel is by 0 1, a light gray pixel by 1 0, and a white pixel by 1 1. There are several methods to represent color image. One method is called RGB. RGB means red, green, blue. So called because of each color is made up of combination of 3 primary color: red, green and blue. So in color printer also we are using these 3 color: red, green, blue, RGB. The intensity of each color is measured and a bit pattern is designed to it. Another method is called as YCM. YCM, Y for yellow, C for cyan and M for magenta, in which a color is made up of a combination of three other primary colors: yellow, cyan and magenta. Then the information should be in the form of audio. Audio refers to the recording or broadcast of sound or music. In audio, audio is a by nature different form, text, number or image. It is a continuous, not a discrete. Even we use a microphone to change voice or music to an electric signal. We create a continuous signal. We learn how to change sound or music to a digital or an analog signal. So here video. Video refers to the recording of broadcast of a picture or movie. Means in audio we only transmit the voice, but in video you can transmit the picture with voice. Video can either be produced as a continuous entity, example by a TV camera, or it can be combination of images, each a discrete entity arranged to convey the data or the idea of motion. The motion of the data is called as video.